Welcome to my channel Future Bright English Learning. You all know that we are discussing tense. Already we have started present indefinite tense. In our earlier class, we have discussed how to frame the affirmative sentences with the do verb, be verb and have verb. But today I will show you how to frame the negative sentences of present indefinite tense. So see how to frame negative sentences. Negative sentences. Negative sentences of present indefinite. I am writing of present indefinite. Right? Indefinite. So how to frame negative sentences of present indefinite? In our earlier class, when we have discussed the affirmative sentences of present indefinite, our formula was in this way: subject, verb 1, then object, then remaining. It was the formula of affirmative sentence of present indefinite, of course, with the help of do verb. With the help of do verb. Now, first I will show you with this verb how to frame negative sentences. Then I will show you again to frame negative sentences with the be verbs and then negative sentences with have verbs. First, see here how to frame negative sentences with this do verb. So it was the formula, it was the rule of affirmative sentences. But if I want to make it negative, so rule will be in this way: subject you will write, and before verb 1, remember, just here you have to write do not and does not. Do not and does not. Does not. You also can write it as don't or doesn't. In this way you can write. So subject, do not, does not, and then verb 1 will come. Verb 1, then same remaining, I'm sorry, object and remaining. So it is the rule, it is the formula of creating negative sentences of present indefinite or simple present. See the examples. I do not, or I don't, you can say I do not eat rice. See, I do not eat rice. Here, subject I have taken I, and then do not I have taken. You have to understand where we should use do not, where we should use does not. Remember, only in case of third person singular number, we should use does not, but in all other cases we should use do not. So only in case of third person singular number we shall use does not, right? So I, it is not third person singular number, I is first person, that's why I have used do not. So I do not eat rice. And if you want to increase, you can increase your sentence: I do not eat rice in the morning. In the morning, right? Suppose see, he, this is third person singular number. So in case of third person singular number, I should use does not. He does not, or doesn't, you can say. He does not or doesn't eat rice. He does not eat rice. But in affirmative, what was the sentence? He eats rice. He eats rice. But here he does not eat. Not as here, because already I have taken does not. So you will not take here yes. Affirmative, he eats rice. But in negative, he does not eat rice. Verb 1 only should be taken here. So subject, do not, does not, and then verb 1, then object, and then remaining. In this way, we can create a lot of negative sentences with the help of do verb, with the help of verb 1, right? Many more examples you can give. See, they, again, it's not third person singular number, it's third person of course, but plural number. So they don't or do not, they do not play cricket. Cricket, again, you can increase if you want. They do not play cricket in the morning. All right. So in this way, just following this formula, we can create many sentences, many negative sentences of present indefinite. Clear it is? All right. Now I will show you. To frame the negative sentences with the help of be verb, right? Be verb. Just I am rubbing this. How we shall frame the negative sentences with the help of be verb. Now, my formula of affirmative sentences with the be verb. What was the formula? Just here, am, is, are. Am is are I wrote. Just in place of verb 1, I had written in my affirmative sentence formula subject, am is a object, and remaining. But if I want to make it negative, so how I will frame the negative? Very easy, very simple. Just subject, and then after these be verbs, am, is, are. After these three be verbs, just take not, then object, and then remaining. Very easy. First, take subject, and then, of course, be verbs, and after be verbs, you have to take negative, not, then object, then remaining. So, subject, am not, is not, are not, according to the persons, according to the subject, where you will use am not, where you will use is not, where you will use are not, you have to understand. So according to persons, we shall use am not, is not, are not, then object, not verb 1, because we are using here be verbs. So subject, am not, is not, are not, then object, and then remaining. For example, I am not a student. See, I am not a student. I have taken subject, and then according to subject, according to person, I have taken am not, and then a student. Other parts of the sentences you can say. So subject I have taken, am not I have taken, and then object or remaining. What I will get, I will write there, right? So in this way, we can create a lot of negative sentences with the help of be verb. And is, say he, third person singular number, is not a student. He is not a doctor. He is not a teacher. Now you can increase if you wish. He is not a student of our college, right? He is not a student of our college. In this way, you can increase. But remember, you have to follow this formula up to object serially if you get object. And then you can change the remaining, you can alter the remaining. And are, with are, how? They, same. They are not students. They are not students. See, it is plural, that's why I have used here yes. They are not students. They are not cricketers of our country. If you want to increase, they are not cricketers of our country. So they are not cricketers. They are not cricketers because they, my plural number. So in case of plural, we use are. See how I have framed negative sentences with the help of be verb. So the formula of creating negative sentences with the help of be verb is subject, am not, is not, are not, then object, then remaining. So follow this formula and create a lot of negative sentences. Now I will show you again the negative sentences of of negative sentences of present indefinite with the help of have verb. So with the help of have verb, how we shall create the negative sentences. Have, that means have or has. It was the affirmative rule, affirmative formula. Subject, have, has, object, and remaining. Right? So, what will be the formula of negative? Subject, very simple. Subject and after have and has, just take not or no. You can write not and then object and then remaining. But where not, where no, we should use, we have made a video, you can see that video, right? So subject, have, has, not, object, remaining. For example, I have a car. See, according to subject I have used have. Where we should use have, where we should use has, according to subject you have to use this too. According to subject or according to person we should use have or has. So I have a car, or he, third person singular number. In case of third person singular number we use has. He has a house or he has a car. And if you want to increase, he has a house in Kolkata. I'm sorry, so these are the affirmative. I'm sorry, these are the affirmative. I have not a car. Yes, I have not a car. I have not a car. I have not, he has not a house. I have not a car. He has not a house in Kolkata if you want to increase. So if you want to make the negative sentences, just after have, has, you should use not. So in this way, I have created, I have not a car and then he has not a house. Right? Just after have, has, you use a not. In affirmative case, only we keep have and has. I have a car, it was the affirmative. He has a house, it was also the affirmative. But if I want to make negative, just after have I should use not. That's why I have used not. I have not a car, he has not a house. So in this way, following this rule, we can create a lot of negative sentences with the help of do verb, with the help of be verb, with the help of have verb in present indefinite tense. So these are all the examples of negative sentences of present indefinite tense or simple present. I hope what we have discussed you have understood very nicely. And if you think that these videos are really good for you, so please comment, like, and of course, never forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.